All right, let's dive into one of the most common car problems out there, engine oil leaks. You ever see that dark stain under your car and get that sinking feeling? Yeah, that.
It's a super common issue, especially for older cars. And ignoring it, a really big mistake.
So let's start with the easy stuff. These are the fixes you should always check out first. First up, the oil filter and drain plug. You'd be surprised how often this is the culprit.
See, if you get a leak right after an oil change, it's probably just not tight enough.
And the best part? If you catch it early, the fix costs absolutely nothing. $0. Okay, another pretty simple one is the oil filter housing gasket. Let's take a look.
Now this one's tricky. It looks like a filter leak, but it's actually this little rubber seal.
And check out this cost breakdown. The part's super cheap, so the repair won't break the bank.
All right, now we're getting into the pricier stuff, where labor is the real killer.
And here it is, the valve cover gasket. This is probably the most common leak you'll ever see.
The funny thing is you might smell burning oil long before you ever even see a puddle. And this is where it gets painful. A tiny $30 part can cost you $1,000 to fix. Next on the list is the oil pan gasket, which, you guessed it, is at the bottom.
Now, unlike the valve cover, this one almost always leaves that telltale puddle on the ground.
And again, look at that labor cost. Sometimes they have to take half the car apart for this. But there's one leak that's way, way worse than all of the others. Yeah, this is the one you really don't want, the dreaded cylinder head gasket. The symptoms here are bad. Oil and coolant mixing, white smoke, it's a total mess. So what's the one thing that causes pretty much all of these leaks to happen?
It's actually pretty simple. Over time, rubber just gets old, brittle, and cracks. That's it.
And that's exactly why cars over 6 or 8 years old are so prone to springing leaks. Look, running an engine low on oil is one of the fastest ways to completely destroy it. So it really is a black and white choice. Is that tiny stain worth a brand new engine?